Libra. Welcome to your reading. I'm just going to jump straight into the cards here and skip over any introductory ramblings. Over here on the left you have overall energy. Now, actually this is interesting to me because when I do this spread, usually this card that I put as the overall energy it seems to represent the viewer, you, the person that's viewing this reading. But actually this time I'm sensing that this counselor energy is somebody else, somebody that's not you. And these energies here at the top, the zebra and the butterfly, I'm sensing these are you. Okay, so, and there's a dynamic, interplay dynamic going on here. So this counselor, the counselor is, well, you know, I think you can imagine what a counselor is like, a good counselor anyway, is that they're a really good listener. Okay, and they have a really deep understanding of human emotions and the complex dynamics of that, and they're really good at holding space for people to process their own complex and confusing feelings. And they're also very healing and compassionate just in their energy, in the way that they approach the entire situation. That's like the idea of holding a really good space for somebody's emotional processes. And so your energy here, what I'm sensing is, well, first of all, the butterfly, like very obviously, I think many of us know that this is a symbol of transformation, right? Because the caterpillar totally transforms to become the butterfly. And yeah, so this zebra card here, what I'm getting from it today is there's a how do I say this? So okay, it's like I'm really being drawn to this this third eye here. So there's also that going on here with this dolphin that's coming, this love and compassion energy, which, yes, it's like this energy here. So it's coming, it's like a heart opening, heart awakening thing, which is coming here to open the third eye. So to expand the spiritual awareness, right? So now here's the thing. This is coming into you in a very sudden moment. It's just an all of a sudden kind of thing. Now I want to make a distinction of terms here when I say this, because we often say spiritual awakening, right, to describe this. That's the common terminology in this field. But I want to say it a little bit differently, and I want to say it's like an awakening to your spirit, which there's a subtle difference there. So I consider like the spiritual awakening is right when your perception is being expanded to to a wider reality, to the in unseen realms, the etheric realms, the things that are influencing everything, but aren't necessarily visible to our physical senses. And that may be a part of this, of course, but what I'm sensing more specifically, the message is like an awakening of your spirit. And why I'm getting that is like that this counselor energy, that whoever this is for you, it doesn't have to be a therapist or a counselor. It could be just any person in your life that that is having a strong emotional impact on you right now, and they in a positive way, in a loving, compassionate kind of way, right? And what's happened here is that they've said something to you, gave you some really good advice, like right when you needed it, or perhaps it was an action, and they've done something for you. They've done a very compassionate action for you, and what it's triggered here is that this transformation energy to kick in, like a friggin' lightning bolt, like just absolutely blowing your mind kind of thing. And it's because what's so mind-blowing about it is it's triggering your own heart awakening, spirit, your own spiritual energy, your own soul energy to come alive within you and come right, like raise from the heart and hit to the mind and clear out all this. It's like blasting away all of it, like with the lightning bolt. You can see the destructive force of here, but it's destroying this really like negative, toxic kind of mental stuff that's going on here. And in a really beautiful way. It's like the heart and the mind coming into like really beautiful, harmonious alignment. Yeah. And so it's an awakening of your spirit internally. It's a big internal shift, which is being triggered from this character here. And what's happening, what then you're seeing afterwards is very interesting. This is really amazing what's happening afterwards. So, first of all, the first thing is a huge ramp up in the magic in your life. Like your ordinary life, your ordinary existence is suddenly, it's like flooding with magic and beauty. And, it's not like, the magic and the beauty, they're always there. They're always there, but we can really like lose sight of that, right? Like if we're only seeing through a mundane lens, if you're seeing through a cold mechanical mind, a toxic industrial belief system or something, that you won't see it. You'll be numb and blind to the beauty and the magic of life. And those blinders, that numbness, that's what's being blasted away. And you're seeing the beauty of even just ordinary existence shining through in a whole new way. And also, like magic. Like you're seeing suddenly all these synchronicities and signs, and there's like maybe you saw that stuff before, like you're kind of aware of that, but like the sheer volume, the amount, it's like massively, like tenfold, hundredfold increase of magical sequences of events unfolding in your life, right? And also at the same time, what's happening is your own inner experience is heightening in sensitivity, right? Like your senses are opening as well. Like everything is opening and expanding. Like there's this receptivity energy going here where it's like maybe you could call this also like a kundalini awakening. Like maybe that's what this person has triggered in you as well. Like it could be for some of you. It definitely is this this clearing of the central channel as all of a sudden like all these blockages are like blasted away through this sudden jolt of energy coming like down through you, grounding into the earth. So right, like and what's happening then is, like I said, all this magic is pouring into your life, all this abundance, like all these blessings, all these miracles are starting to come to you now. And the universe, personally at least, I believe that the universe is always wanting to give us blessings. It's always ready to give us abundance, but that can get blocked for, a variety of reasons, right? Including, for example, like traumas you've had experienced in your life, even dating all the way back to early childhood, right? Or past lives, if you believe in that even. I know not everybody does, but certainly can be that you carry energy over through that way. And also not just traumas, but also like limiting belief systems, right? Like things that your mind has been conditioned to believe, and those can actually block your whole system up, and it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because then you're not seeing this, you're not experiencing these magics and these blessings coming in your life because you're blocking them. But right, and because you're blocking them, then you don't believe in them, and it creates this like negative feedback loop, and it becomes this negatively self-fulfilling prophecy. But that's not your problem anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's all been blasted away, and your channels are clear, and everything is flowing, and like all this magic is flowing out of you, and everything's flowing in, and like this really beautiful, empowering thing. Like, really empowering, right? Because you have here also this, this creator card coming next to it with the consciousness. Like, oh, wow, like, really, this is some really, like, cosmic level. This is like Christ consciousness, God consciousness. What is the... forgetting the... Sorry, I can't remember the other word I would like to say. Buddha consciousness. Yeah, any of those kind of mythical, spiritual deity archetypes coming through. And it's when you're realizing that you are that as well. Like, you really do have the creator inside you. Like, you are that. Thou art that, right? And it's just an absolutely beautiful, empowering kind of thing when all of a sudden, like, it's coming really all of a sudden. There's this thunderbolt, right? And it's like you had this power all along, but now it's like it's unlocking to a really, like, a new full like a whole new level of potential. You're really fulfilling it and coming into a completely new domain of consciousness, like higher consciousness. Really, you're like embodying it fully, like in your in your physical existence, in your ordinary reality, in your experience. It's filling with this this high magic, you know. And that's the transformation. That's what you're going through. That's the third eye opening here. Like, it's really just all flowing through you now, and it's changing your entire experience of reality, and actually, like, the circumstances, the events, the people you meet. Like it's changing your entire life. And it's amazing because it all started from this one tiny seed, this one tiny moment, this trigger of this other person who, with their love, with their loving words or actions, they've helped you to shift just that one thing, that one little chiropractic adjustment of your energy body. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's a energy clearing there. And it allows the flow to come through. Like, it's just all you needed was that one more little click over, and then all of a sudden, like, whoosh, the tidal wave, like, the channels are open and the tidal wave of magic and miracles are flowing through your life now. Yeah, that's so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, I think this is where I'm going to leave your reading. If you would like to contact me, my contact information is in the description box below. I offer personal readings if that's something that you would be interested in, or if you would like to refer me to somebody else. Also, you can leave a comment down below to share with me your experience of how this has manifested for you. I'm always curious to read your comments. That's always very interesting for me, and I can potentially give you some personal feedback too. So, and we can have, like, nice interaction. I would like that too. So, I think this is where I'm going to leave you now, Libra, and until next time, keep it real.